solely their own and do not represent the views or opinions of Blind United. We strive to provide diverse perspectives and discussions on our platform, but the opinions expressed should be understood as personal viewpoints and not reflective of Blind United as an organization.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Well, good Friday morning to everyone, and welcome to yet another edition of Coffee Time with Blind United. Of course, I am Ed, and we got a full house today. So, good morning, Brett.
Good morning.
And then we got Miss Carol.
Good morning, everyone.
And then we got Brother George.
Good morning.
And my brother Pedro. Well, he's on
You know,
mute.
when Brittany sees me, she's going to kick my ass.
Brittany, you hear that? You good?
I'm not gonna kick George's ass. He lives too far. I can't afford to go to Texas. So
I'll catch him for you, girl. I got him.
Okay.
I'm closer.
All right. Well, as soon as y'all get through with all this ass kicking, we're gonna get ready for these interest groups we got going on today.
Whoa, did you say ass kissing? We're not P. Diddy.
I said kicking. You need to clean your
sorry.
ears out or something. I don't know.
Okay, I thought you said that.
Hey, no Diddy up in here. No Diddy.
No Diddy stuff. So.
No oils, okay, guys? No mountain oils. What do you call it? The lubricant?
Baby oil.
Hey, George. Can y'all believe his lawyer said, "Oh, everybody buys oil in Costco."
I know, right? That's what I heard
no
too.
one
Like
sells oil in Costco. No baby oil like that.
Let me get through this and then we can get back to that. But anyway, we got two interest groups today. So we got at 2:00, we got my brother Greg Hoffman from DOR out here. He's gonna help y'all work through whatever issues you might be having with your DOR case. Tell you how to navigate that Department of Rehabilitation. Man, what is that, jungle? Trying to get through all that stuff, trying to navigate and get the things you want instead of the things they want you to have, all that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, Greg is a good guy. He's one of us. Known his brother for quite a few years. So come in, check him out. Got any questions about your DOR case? He can definitely help you out with that. And then later on tonight at Greg is at 2 p.m. this afternoon, Pacific time. And then later on tonight, we have movie night again with me, movie night with Blind United. Tonight we'll be playing the last in the, what do they call it, a quadrilogy, whatever it is. I don't know. It's the first time I really tried to use that word. But anyway, the fourth.
Are you describing P. Diddy or what are you describing?
Quadrilogy.
Trilogy. Or it's a quadrilogy, right?
Trilogy.
Something like that. But anyway, there's the fourth movie in the Beverly Hills Cop saga. So come on out tonight and check that out and see Axel Foley. I didn't know he had a daughter until this one came out, but evidently he was
Hey, no spoiler alerts.
Well,
Spoiler alert, I mean.
It's in the info. It's in the. I mean, you don't know where she. I still can't figure out where she came from, but anyway, it's all good.
Mr. Davis, whoa. If you don't know where babies come from, I need to sit down and talk to you.
Time tonight.
Thank God it's Friday.
Well, it's Hollywood world. They can come from anywhere in Hollywood, right?
True.
That is true. Tisha said good morning and that don't kick George's.
Morning, Tisha.
Well, morning, Tish. But anyway.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, hi, Monica.
Monica done snuck in the background. Good morning, Monica.
I was busy doing something, but I got online with him.
¿Cómo estás, Miss Monica?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yes.
I'm good. How's
All
everybody?
right. We got a full house. It's Friday. Everybody
We
wanna
sure
party
do.
today.
And Tisha also said that Puffy is bringing baby oil back in style. So, yeah.
Well, on that note, I seen something yesterday. I hadn't paid a whole lot of attention to before in the past or whatever, but seemed like as soon as the baby oil king, the gentleman used to talk about having baby oil all over the place and putting plastic down and doing the whole baby oil thing.
Rub you down.
He jumped right on the airplane as soon as Diddy got busted.
Oops.
Steve Harvey.
They're saying, Mr. Davis, that
Stop, stop.
when the
Yeah,
lawyer
yeah.
said that everybody, like you said earlier, that everybody baby oil, but 1,000 bottles?
1,000 bottles of baby oil.
That's a lot.
Ed,
1,000
Did you-
boxes.
you know that Puffy and 50 Cent always have a beef together, right?
Yeah.
A few.
But yesterday he went after Jay-Z and he made like a milk carton and he put Jay-Z's picture on there and said he's missing.
Monica.
Yeah.
Well, I seen
so
something
now 50
else.
Cent's fighting Jay-Z.
I seen something else where the Queen Bee turned herself in as well.
What?
I don't know if she did. That's what I
I
heard
mean,
too.
again, that's one of those. That's one of those. I
haven't
don't
seen
know
that.
how true it is. Things, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you don't.
yeah. Because you know that would have been all over the news.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. She turned
Yeah, 'cause that
herself
would have been
in
the-
as well.
I would have been #1 news on TV right there.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely.
But now Puffy's on a hunger strike. He's not eating.
What he's going to have
Yeah.
caviar and
You might
filet
not be
mignon
eating
and
food.
Oh.
You might be eating something else.
Yeah, but they moved him. They moved some
course,
guy
you
into
know.
the-
So he's on a protein diet.
He's on a
Yeah,
he's on
a protein
Is it
diet.
protein? It's semen protein. I'm just asking 'cause
Yeah.
I ain't never
It's
had
not
none.
I'm sure he has a lot of
Milkshake.
vitamins in it.
A new
Dang.
milkshake.
I don't know.
A new milkshake.
I think we're going
girl.
to change this to Freaky Friday.
What?
Freaky
Freaky
Friday.
Friday.
Well, I guess now we know why they really call him Puffy.
Oh, I
Oh,
there we go.
Wah.
Wow.
Dang.
Mr. Davis actually made a joke, guys. Man, that's pretty good.
No, Ed, I'm surprised.
Well,
Oh, by the way,
you know,
real fast, guys, we're
Wow.
streaming on the Blind United Interest group, just to let you know.
all
Oh,
right,
what's
well,
up, everybody? What up? What up? Interest groups.
all
A lot of
right,
posting.
right.
A lot of posting in that group.
Man, well, we're and we miss y'all. So I mean, again, if we got George with us today, he's good at sharing here and there and everywhere. So, but
Mhm.
Just
And
to
his
have
Just
to have
underwear.
a life.
just in case, you need to run over to the page, like, follow, and all that stuff over at the Blind United page. If that don't work for you, please run over to YouTube and like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. All that stuff works. All that stuff helps. So,
Oh, Mr. Davis, I have a question. I heard it last night. I don't remember where I heard it, and it had me thinking because we talk about being blind and being blind from birth, and just real quick, I wanted to And I'm not sure. Everyone on this call on this show recently blind, or they've been blind all their life?
21 for me, Carol, Dallas, Texas.
Because
2021.
they had a question, and so the question was or is someone that's
21.
that's been born from
Savage.
birth
21,
blind,
21.
can they have dreams?
I mean, well, I seen that thing. You talking about the thing that got posted in the group?
My dreams
No,
are in
I
color.
saw it somewhere. I was hearing a podcast and that came up, and I'm like,
Okay.
I don't know where I
Yes,
heard it.
blind people dream. You just dream in
And
what you
I
have.
dream in
So if you've
color.
never seen you dream that way, or
Right.
And
So
sound.
according
I heard
to this,
somebody told me.
Believe it or not, even when people say, and I've talked to a lot of blind people that have been born blind their whole life. What I tell them is what I see. I see a white wall. I don't see blackness. I see a white wall. When I open my
Okay.
eyes, everything is white. And
okay.
blind people
But-
don't understand that.
Well, we all
And they
have a
say,
different thing that
"How?"
we,
But
that
it's
we.
a brain thing. It's a brain thing.
Yeah,
is what I'm
exactly.
told.
Yeah, it's your brain is trying to work out whatever images, right? That it can remember whatever. It's trying to give you something to say that is visual, right? So,
Mhm.
Well, that's what I mean,
but
because
Well,
normally our dreams are drawn from the visual experience, right?
so this lady, I can't remember her name. She posted her essay or whatever she want to call it within the interest group yesterday.
Yeah, I
And
seen
I,
it.
I
I
read through that, and basically what she was saying, I guess she's been told all her life, right? So she was saying that she dreams in sensory, right? So she, hears the ocean, right, in her dreams. She tastes the food in her dreams, right? So all of her senses, she dreams in her senses, right? Where those of us that have had sight, I've been total now since '08. So, what's that, 15 years or so, 16 years now? So, but my point being, I still see faces in my dreams,
I
so,
do too.
and that's why I like to dream too sometimes, because it's like you
You-
can still see.
But you know what's weird, guys? Now that you say that, Mr. Davis, the faces, I'll have dreams, and I'll like my aunts, and the people that could see, before I lost my vision, I could see their faces, but my wife, I can't. Well, I guess I never saw her face, right, before I went blind. But yeah, it's weird, right? My wife, I can't
lost
see
my
her
mother's
face.
I lost my mother's face too.
Well, it's not
I
weird, but
can't
it's
see it
it's
anymore.
understandable, George, because you met her after you were blind.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
And I feel what Carol says too, because in my dreams, certain faces I can't remember them. That's why I think I can't see them. Like I
Right.
can't see the faces, and
Right.
sometimes in my dream,
So
I don't know.
let's
It's weird.
so let's test this theory, George. Do you dream of her sensory wise?
No comment.
Rephrase the question, Ed.
Rephrase the question, the
But,
counselor.
but sensory wise, the point that it's been brought to me from visual people. They're like, okay, now that you can't see, your ears should be so much better. I have the same ears I was born with. I have the same ears I was born with, everyone. The only
I'm
difference is I use them more now that I
well,
can't see.
right, and that's
They
and
ain't
that's
gotten better. They're not just all of a sudden bionic.
right. We and that's what I try to tell people
But visual
myself.
people feel that way. They feel like, okay, so your ears are better, No, they're not. I got the same ears I was born with. I still hear the same way I heard as a child. I just use them more than I used to now that I can't see. And visual people don't understand that concept.
Well, it's because they've never lived it, so they don't understand, and plus their mind is stuck on, what they thought to be true, about when you lose this sense, the other senses,
Enhance.
heighten or they enhance or whatever.
Right.
No, it
Right.
ain't none of
Yeah,
that.
it ain't none of that.
We just learn to use them a little bit better. So,
Use 'em better.
that's
You know, it's
all
funny
that
when
is.
talking about hearing. So I was with my family, and they were talking about my hearing and this and that. And so I was trying to make that point, right? And, me playing around, and I heard somebody fart. So I'm like, we're in a restaurant. I go, "Hey, Theo, did you just fart?" Everybody starts laughing while I was trying to make a point, right? Because everybody could hear that. It's just because I'm blind, all of a sudden my senses, my touch and my hearing, it doesn't spectacularly boof. It enhances. It's just I have to use it more, right?
Right.
It's like when you play football or basketball, you use a certain skill, you just got used to it. It's not like it's a special thing, right?
You develop the skill.
Yeah, that's all it is, really.
Well, my touch has
Sometimes
changed.
my eyes.
My
I mean, go ahead, Carol.
No, I was just saying my touch has changed. I play instruments, so I play the bass. My fingers are numb. I can't read Braille. That's
Hmm.
something that would help me. But because I played an instrument my whole life, any person that has played the guitar, the tips of your fingers, they're just not the same as someone who has never not played an instrument. So now that I am blind, I can't read Braille. That's something I need. It would help me, but based on what I do, well, I play the bass. A bass is a string, and it's something that numbs the tips. Not saying someone who has, neurosis or what do
Neuropathy,
you
but
call it? Neuropathy. Yes, but
well,
I
but see,
can't read
Carol,
Braille.
let's go here. I'm the same way, sweetheart. It's but because I ain't never played an instrument, hell, I can't even dance. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, I mean, I work with my hands all my life, so therefore, when it came for me doing Braille, it was very, very tough. But I mean, and don't get me wrong, Braille is, I promote Braille. Anybody that has an opportunity to learn and read Braille and understand Braille, man, more power to you. I
Yeah,
believe it is something that, everybody
it
that
is.
can should use, right?
Yes,
But
yes.
on the flip side, I can't use it.
I
And guess
can't
what?
either.
I ain't mad. You know why? Because thank God for technology. If it wasn't for technology,
Amen.
I'd be, excuse my language, I'd be ass out,
And I'm in the same boat, Mr. Davis. I don't use Braille. I should have learned it. When I was younger, people would tell me you might lose your vision when you get older. Nah, I won't. And yeah, I'm in the same boat, Mr. Davis. If it wasn't for technology, I'd be like, oh crap, I'm
right.
SOL, right?
But see, now, have you ever tried to do Braille, George?
No, I've just
I
what it is,
tried.
Mr. Davis. I learned that I don't have the patience, unfortunately, that I used to when I was younger. Like go to school and because for example, I'm only 20 hours short of my degree and go back to school. I'm like, no, I just don't. I don't have
I've
that
tried.
patience
I've
anymore.
tried with the alphabet, with the cake pan and tennis balls, but just touching the paper and just the sensitivity of the texture of the dots raised, just with the tips of my fingers, just from playing an instrument, I can't get it.
Right, right,
I
right.
can't
Again,
feel it.
you lose that sensitivity because
Is
of doing that all,
of
for many
doing it
years.
all right.
That's the same thing I'm
Right.
saying. Me
And
using my
I want to
hands.
read it. I want to read it. I do, but I can't learn it based on the fact of what I did in the past when I could see.
Well, is my microphone working good? I'm just checking.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
hear you loud and clear.
I'm
I
just
hear you.
checking.
Did you just
Uh,
tap it?
yes, I did.
I heard boom, boom. I'm like, Mr. Davis can start playing bass.
I play
But I
bass.
mean, Brittany is the burial expert in here. I mean, I've also been told that if you don't have that sensitivity in your fingers like that, or if you're dealing with neuropathy and you're trying to regain that sensitivity in your fingers, take a hairbrush and just rub your fingertips over bristles of the brush.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it stimulates the nerve endings in the tips of your finger.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that, Mr. Davis. What is it
Oh, I
again?
didn't heard that either.
The brush?
Yeah, a hairbrush.
But if you
Oh,
don't
and
have neuropathy,
what
like
part of the
me,
body?
playing the bass, how can
Well,
you
hopefully
take
you're
that
rubbing it
callus
across your fingertips, George.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just heard the last part. Okay.
Right. Ain't no telling, Lord, have mercy.
Tisha commented, she said, yeah, let me rub you down. Good morning, Monica. And y'all got jokes this morning. We love it. And for a small fee, we will brush you or rub you down with baby oil, I guess. I don't know.
No
Wow.
diddy. No diddy.
So what you're saying, Britt, is you're going to be giving massages at the Halloween party?
Yeah, sure. For a small fee, why not?
Okay.
So
And are you
that's
going to be massaging the women?
That's the new fundraiser.
Do you take pesos and food stamps?
$20 for 15 minutes.
As long as y'all not selling watches for $100,000.
Oh, did you hear
For
about
them
that?
coins.
Yeah, did you hear about that? Oh wow. Yeah. Well, I don't think what Mr. Pedro is referencing is our they call him POTUS, but I call him POTAS. That he's he's hawking some items. I guess he needs money.
Hawking.
Well, I mean, he said this hurricane that hit down there in Florida. Well, it's in Georgia now, I guess. He said it's the the wettest hurricane we've ever had. Dealing with when it comes to water.
Yeah,
when it comes to water, this is the wettest.
Oh, Mr. David, I gotta send you I'm gonna send you you and Pedro. I'm gonna send you a link for what's that thing? The Young Turks.
Yeah. I was listening to that.
Is that what you're listening to? The playoff thing? Yeah.
Yes.
George, you can't send it to me, Brittany and Carol?
I don't have your numbers. I don't have your numbers.
George, I don't feel the love at all. I don't feel the love at all, George.
George,
I don't have your numbers.
Yes, you do. I'm sure you could get it.
Oh, that's right. I do have yours, Miss Monica. You're right. I don't Miss Britt. Miss Britt was supposed to send me something like 3 years ago, Miss Britt, by text.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to send him the Chat GPT link so he could download Chat GPT.
And what's Carol's excuse? You haven't said you don't got her number?
I know I shouldn't. But why you put her in my spot for, Miss Monica? Dang. You sure like I'm the defense, you're the prosecution?
Well, no, that's the DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. See, you're not including everybody.
Well,
George.
I'm used to the DEA. That's why.
You're not.
No, you're right.
You can send it in your group chat.
Once I get your number, yes. Or
Carol, is it because we're women, George?
Exactly.
Well,
no,
so you being sexist, George? I mean, what's happening there? I mean,
No entiendo inglés.
That macho Latino attitude coming out. What's really going on?
The only thing I know about macho is nachos. Trust me.
Only the men are involved in politics, Britt.
Right.
But back to what he was saying.
But you know what? If it was Miss Monica, funny you say that. But if it was the early 1900s, that would be true. Remember, women couldn't vote.
Yeah. So when they say they want to make it great again, I wonder what year.
Been vote for a long time. That's why I make
sure. Can't nobody tell you how far back they want to go, but. But no, what George is talking about, the Young Turks, hopefully y'all know who they are. But anyway, they got a list of.
It's like a playoff, kind of like 8 versus 9, 10 versus 11.
So what they did is all the stupid things that he's ever said is compiled in a list, and you get to vote on which one you like or you think should be number one or whatever, right? And then the rankings, so they was talking about that last night, I guess.
Last night.
It was uploaded this morning or something, but
you know what's sad about that, guys? What's really,
number one?
Well, I was gonna say, if you get to hear the bracket, they call it like a bracket. it's sad that this person is running for president. But you're right, Mr. Davis. Some of the stuff I didn't even know about, right? Until I heard him like, what the heck? I mean, like for
That
example,
was a walking infomercial.
well, it was like one of them was about shooting. I think it was in Ohio, right, Mr. Davis? And the clip was the Mr.
Oh, when he was talking about that other school shooting where we got to
Yeah,
get
and he
over
was
it.
saying that we just get over it and we'll move
Yeah,
on.
we have to
I'm
get
like,
over it. We need to move on. We need to move
Mhm.
on. You know, how do you get over losing your child, fool?
You never do. When you're that small, fuck, I feel bad for the mom and the dad because that doesn't go away. It's like you will always wonder his future, what it would have been, how would it look when he's grown. Like you
all
always
that. Well, I mean, I lost a son, and you know, and it wasn't something nefarious, right, like that. But I still have those thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I
They
mean,
said that's the hardest thing is for a parent to lose their child.
yeah, I mean, that's the hardest thing in the world to do is
couldn't
lose a
imagine.
child.
I
You
don't
know,
have children, but I couldn't imagine just the fact of losing a child.
you know. But I mean, they got other stuff on his list, like when he was, you know, talking about injecting disinfectant and stuff like that, and then
But you know what's sad, Mr. David?
what was that?
What is sad that people actually drank Clorox.
Disinfectant.
What was the other
Mhm.
one he was talking about? He was talking about dropping a nuclear bomb
for
in
the
the middle of
hurricane?
a hurricane.
Yeah.
And
You have to listen
He's trying
because
to make his own X-Men. That's what he's trying to do.
no, but see what is they actually have the clips. They play them, and so right when I first started hearing it, I'm like, damn, that's bad. But
It's
more
gotta
and
be
more,
a
I'm like,
movie.
damn, it's even worse than the first one. So this guy
I mean,
is really
right as they play the clips, I mean, the comments just got worse and worse and worse. I mean, it was.
Or how about when COVID was around and he said you just get a UV light and shine it all over your body.
Right. I mean, I get that, but the one that they got on
That's
the
not
list
gonna
is
work.
about the disinfectant. The UV
Yeah.
light didn't make the list, but the disinfectant did.
Mr. Davis, and
Let
they're
me play
about
Doctor's Advocate.
So hand
But-
sanitizer is supposed to cure you?
well for COVID. But see, that's the thing. When he was saying it, I guess it was like a press
'Cause
conference.
I
right,
got a
Mr. Davis?
gallon of it right here. I'm just saying.
Well, I
well-
mean, right. It was during his press conference, and that's when he had already kicked Fauci to the curb, right? And then he had that female that was there, that other doctor, and she was just agreeing to anything he would say,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
But then when he
Honey.
got talking about injecting disinfectant, they said if you could see the face on that woman, when he made that statement, she's just sitting there with her head hung down, shaking her head. Oh
I
no,
got a
did he
question,
just
though.
say that?
I got a question.
Okay.
What are we being injected with for the COVID?
Disinfectant.
Okay.
Disinfectant. He said, because there's something that we can do with the disinfectant. I see how it just clears it out from the lungs and stuff. Is there something we can do, like an injection or something like that?
I guess
That's-
probably Losa does work with everything.
You know, so I mean, you know,
I guess the shot that's still
You are currently on a button.
burned in my arm from polio or the infection that the shot that I
99.
got way back when I was a kid that I still have, finna be 60 years old, was worth it.
I mean, you didn't get polio, did you?
Never did.
Okay, so then it's worth it.
But it's many people that don't have this shot. I mean, you and I talked about this yesterday. You have
Right,
it, right?
but I had I got that same scar. But my point being, I mean, I hate to go here, but it's like when I was running the streets back in the day. I'd rather get caught with it than caught without it.
True.
That's
You
funny
know?
because I've been experienced like some very painful like pains, and I actually got a flu shot on Monday, and I don't know if I had a bad reaction to it or what, but so I went to my doctor Tuesday. He told me, oh, you have you might have shingles because you're having pain and this and that. So he told me keep checking and see if you have a rash. If you don't have a rash by Friday, that means you don't have it. But I was telling Pedro, my doctor has been telling me for months to get the shingles shot, and I haven't went and got it. So I checked yesterday. I didn't have no rash. I don't have no rash today, but I was thinking, man, why didn't I just go get that because the pain is crazy,
And the North Carolina scandal
And I
hurt
was
Trump.
just like,
Plus,
I
a big
wish I would have
misconception.
got the shot and not had to worry about it. So now that I know I don't have it, next week I'm going to get my shingles shot, because if it's anything like the pain I've been experiencing this week, I don't want it. They're painful,
I mean,
But
again,
makes me
it affects people in different ways. I mean, again, I've gotten every COVID shot that came out. Well, maybe not every one, but I am up to date right now, right? But
Right. Me too.
my point being, all I get is a little soreness around my, where they gave me the shot at for the rest of the day. I mean, 9 times out of 10, the next day I'm fine. I don't even realize it, But
But
then
this
there's,
time, Mr.
but
Davis, this time it kicked my butt.
Truthfully,
This time.
Monica, every time I get the flu shot, I always get. I'm not a person that I don't get sick. So every time I get the flu shot, I get sick, but I take it because I know it's necessary.
right.
Take
Well, I
every
mean,
shot that's available because it's available.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
I know
I
there
mean,
are.
but
I'd rather
but
have it than not have it because
but
I've
there's
seen people
also,
who haven't
like
had
I
it.
said,
Half of the hour, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Brett. That's why I was waiting for the break. But y'all want to cut to a quick break and we come back and
go
continue the
ahead, get
conversation?
it.
What?
We get it out the way. Go ahead.
If you'd like to know more about Blind United, you can visit our website at blindunited.org. You can email us at info@blindunited.org. You can call us at 909-846-8825. You can follow us on Instagram at Blind United Interest Groups. You can follow us on X at Blind United 22. You can watch our YouTube channel, Blind United. You could join our Facebook group, Blind United Interest Groups, or you can follow our Facebook page, Blind United.
You are cordially invited to Blind United's Spooky Evening on Saturday, October 26th, 2024, from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Veteran Foreign War Post 2070, VFW, 825 South Magnolia Avenue, Monrovia, California, 91016. Cross Street is Chestnut. Come and enjoy a fun, spooky evening with games, a costume contest, and Halloween treats with friends and family. 825 South Magnolia Avenue. Cost per adult $25, children 5 to 13 $15, children 4 and under free. The meal will include hot links and a grilled chicken sandwich, chips, potato salad, soda, water, and cupcakes. A cash bar will be available. Door prize drawings will be held throughout the event. Deadline to turn in money is Thursday, October 10th, 2024. You can sell your money to Blind United Incorporated at blindunited2022@gmail.com. All children must be accompanied by an adult to the restroom. For more information, you may contact F.A. Chandra Howard at 909-774-6290 or Cheryl Thurston at 909-821-9589.
Well, I hope to see everyone that lives here locally come hang out with us for the Halloween spooky evening, Blind United. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna have us a lot of fun with that one. We're planning on having a lot of fun. Like I said, we're gonna have costume
Hot
contests.
wings and popcorn and what else did you say, Brittany?
Chainsaws. We need chainsaws.
There you go.
Chainsaws.
There you go.
Yeah, you should have been
Yeah, we
paying
want to
attention.
chase blind people with chainsaws, Monica.
Perfect.
Spice it up a little bit.
Hey, Britt, if we see a Halloween store tomorrow when we're together, let's go in there and look what we could find.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Are you gonna pat down people if you're gonna be a cop, Monica, at the Halloween?
Pedro said I could only pat him down.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
It's gonna be my up top.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, that's
shoot.
what you could be. You could be the guy from the Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
Pedro, you be dong, 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 dong.
Pedro gonna get
Yeah,
a
that's
strip
what you
search. He'll check his cavities.
That is a good costume, though.
I can't wait for this
to
party. I'm
dress as,
excited.
you know,
And Monica's like, I already have the handcuffs.
They're on
Oh.
Pedro right now. What do you mean?
are they pink? Are they pink?
They're not fuzzy, if that's what you mean.
That's
How do you know it?
That was back. when I
Well,
was
they might be.
20.
Okay, I'm sorry. You do
That's
like to play.
back
What is
when I
that
was
called? The
20.
toy chest, or what is that place you like to go to, Monica?
The pleasure chest.
Oh, the pleasure chest. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
toy
okay. The toy chest.
Same
Well, I
thing,
mean,
different.
Is that a
Same thing,
same-
different
same
department.
thing, right?
Is that Swingers Bar in California? The Pleasure Chest?
Huh?
Is that a
No,
Swingers Bar
It's an adult
in
store.
California?
No, it's just an adult toy store.
Mhm. But
Well,
it's
Monica,
two-story.
there you go. You could find a chainsaw. You could find a hammer. You could find a screwdriver.
The jackhammer.
A jackhammer.
You could find a rose. You could find a rabbit. All kinds of
Hey!
stuff.
Yeah, see, Brittany knows what I'm talking about.
I don't even know what that
It
is.
is
What
like
is that?
no
Wow.
rose.
Damn.
No.
Y'all
Rose
ain't,
is
sound
the
like
number
y'all
one
been
seller
hanging
right
out at
now.
the sound like y'all been hanging at them puffy parties.
The
The
rose is the number one
sound-
seller.
Hey.
Yeah, it
George,
sound like
you and your
y'all-
wife need to come out here for an event.
Well, if it includes rabbits and roses, well, damn.
It's a nice toy.
As long as it
Oh,
don't, as long as it didn't include puppies, we're good.
Oh, I'm looking at you differently, girl.
I mean, sound like y'all been hanging at them puffy parties. I don't know.
I just go for the edible underwear. I'm just saying.
Miss Britt, I'm gonna Google that after we get off. Rabbits and roses. So this is-
Wow.
No, just Google the rose.
George.
George, the
you
rose is the
not
number one
ready.
seller.
George, you not ready.
The rose.
You're not
Okay.
ready.
You not ready. You're not ready, boy.
Wow. So
Damn, Mr. Davis, I'm telling you
He's
what,
not
I'm even blushing over here.
I know. You could tell in your voice.
I'm amazed. I
You
mean,
okay?
I didn't know I was hanging out with, I didn't know all my folks were such degenerates. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean,
And we're blind,
let
not
me,
dead.
well, and freaky, evidently.
No. It's you said it's a Halloween party. So
Yeah, it's a
you
Halloween
said
party.
You gonna give us a
Right, a
visual
Halloween
and
party,
some-
not a puffy party. Halloween, scary stuff. Not,
Mhm.
yeah.
So
not-
there's
Well,
not
some of that
an
stuff
after
is scary.
sensory.
Yeah.
This is a sensory thing, man.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess a puffy party is scary to me. So,
Sensory. It's a
I would do
sensory
kids
thing, man.
Pedro and Monica, do kids still go out and get candy like you used to, or I don't know.
No,
With
they
the
do.
COVID and all that.
they do.
Yeah, they do. Mhm.
They do, but you know the new generation, they're like, how can I say it? My 12-year-old, he won't go trick or treating. That was my older son. He would do that. Now that he's like 18, he's like, I'm gonna go trick or treating. I'm gonna dress up like this person, and I'm like, what? You know, and my 12-year-old is like, Halloween's played out.
Cause man, back in the 80s, damn, we used to get big old bags of candy. I mean, like the real bars, the real
You gotta hit certain
Snickers.
areas here, though, man.
Yeah.
It definitely ain't like that no more. I mean, again, and then I guess they probably still got some areas, some neighborhoods that really get into it. I mean, I remember one out here in Southridge. I mean, the whole neighborhood would get into it, right? And people was turning their garages into haunted houses and stuff like that. And I mean, they just like, how folks get together and decorate their houses for Christmas or whatever. They were doing the same
Right.
thing for Halloween. I mean, we were walking the neighborhood and these people had a front yard. You seen people where their whole front yard is all ivy instead of grass.
Oh, really?
Now
Okay.
the only thing I did last year is my house. My house is yellow trimmed in green here in Dallas, Texas. But I had bought a 30-foot mummy. It was just a man wrapped up like a mummy, and it had a bag on it, and it had the stance of it walking away with this bag, like it had
Oh, wow.
stole something from me, and it was just in the yard, and everything around my house was kind of draped in black. And
Okay.
I had my family members help me with it because I couldn't see.
See, when
But
you do
they
that
say,
kind of stuff, you know you can't run out of candy, right?
no. I had candy. And listen, I was so partial with my candy to where I had candy set on the left, gluten free for the kids, because now gluten free is a thing. I can't eat this and I can't eat that, So I had on the left was gluten free, like granola bars and
Oh hell
certain.
no! I wouldn't have come to your
No,
house.
and I
That
was
sounds
playing
awful,
all
Carol.
kind.
I don't want a granola bar.
No. I had the good stuff like candy corn and Snickers and Twix and
Okay, you
bars
can't
and.
come to my house and be picky. You gonna get what I got, or you could go to the next house.
Yeah.
The thing is
Also,
I actually I had my family member here that was visual that would take because everybody want to take a picture with the mummy, so they have to stand in the street because the mummy was so big.
Wow.
You know what we're gonna do, Miss Carol, to make it to be cheap this year?
I ain't gonna do it this year.
No, but
I plan on
we're
being
gonna
out there
do.
in California,
We're gonna
honestly,
put a
but
statue
it's
of,
not
of
gonna
Trump in the
happen.
front.
A statue
You
of
gonna do
who, George?
what?
Of Donald Trump.
Of
That'll scare the
Trump.
hell out of people.
I mean, that'll be scary if he wins, right? Halloween. Scary.
also,
I
Vote.org.
don't
why,
know.
Just put on a pumpkin face
guys?
is what you saying.
George, don't do that.
Also,
No, I'm
You
just
also,
make
we teach our kids don't get candy from a stranger, but when it comes to Halloween, go crazy.
Actually, we're gonna put a picture of the old man outside. That will scare people.
I love candy. Chocolate is my weakness. So
well,
please let me check your bag.
Well, see, back then,
chocolate
guys.
is my weakness too.
Yeah. See, back then, when we were just so
Please
people
let me
know.
Wait,
check
what
your
type of
bag.
chocolate are we talking about?
I'm talking about Mr. Good. Well,
Chocolate brownie.
I'm talking about
we
women.
on air, but I'm
talking
hey,
about women.
we on air. That's not hey. You heard me too, Ed. I say Brittany, we on air. So I'm trying to make it like
We're gonna
Mr.
put
Goodbar.
we're gonna put Ed in a seniors dating app.
Senior dating app.
But
I
chocolate
don't
is
need no help,
my
Pedro.
weakness.
I'm good, brother. No.
I think Mr. Davis could hang with the young kids. We don't need to put him in the senior one. I think he's a big dog. He could
40
hang.
up. I think he could do 40 up.
40 what?
40 weight. 40 weight. We on the air, man. We on the air, man.
Oh my god, funny. They're killing me right now. Check the comments, guys. Check the comments.
What we talking about, Brad? Let's change the subject. What we talking about, Brad?
Tisha said that she lost her sight at 43 and she could still, when she dreams, she still sees in color.
Of course. I do too. And I lost mine in 08.
I lost mine in 21 and I still see in color.
Man, Carol, that's
so
just
beautiful.
recent, man.
I mean,
But I wonder, not you all who have lost your sight maybe later in life or who have been born blind, do y'all see a white wall?
No, you got that one. You can own that one, Carol. I don't get a white wall.
Oh, baby.
Your brain is just generating something because it still wants to see. So
yeah.
Right.
You
have
Ed's brain does what Ed's brain generates.
Right.
And yeah.
You have a blank canvas, Carol. See. You can put whatever you want on that one.
Carol, is it your retina or is it your nerve?
Glaucoma. I was born retinitis pigmentosa.
So that's your nerve. You know, well, I mean,
Yeah, I got
They
retinitis pigmentosa.
detached my retina in
okay. Well, I mean that.
2015.
So you
That could
know
be right there.
the retina is actually the
The
screen
screen, yes.
inside your head, but
I do. I know it's my brain
so
that's trying to paint a
but
picture.
no, I mean again, I've never sat down with anybody and compared. Well, I see this. Oh, I see this, and I've never really done that. But
And no one
I
has. They
I
just
Well,
think
say you can't
I could
see
kind
and
of relate
go
to
away. They
I
Carol.
see
just say
dead
you
people.
can't see and go away.
Lord have
That was
mercy.
my favorite
I got
movie.
something like Carol has. Like in my right eye, I see like it's like a gray whitish wall.
You kidding,
You
Pedro?
know. Yeah. And the funny part is that on my left eye, I don't have that, but I could see light from my side of my eyes, but I don't have that grayish wall. It's on my right eye.
Do you see it
You
all,
know.
Pedro?
No, I can't see nothing, but I could see light basically, but I can't see color or nothing. So I usually close my eyes because it messes with me, when I'm walking.
No, I always open my eyes because I want to keep my muscle.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. It's just when
Wow.
I'm trying to.
I even do exercises. I don't know about any of you, but every day, I open my eyes and I look up, I look down, I look right,
But
I look
all that's
left.
doing is exercising the muscles that move your eye. It ain't got nothing to do with your vision, sweetie.
No, no, no. I know it doesn't have anything to do with my vision, but what people tell me when they talk to me is, you don't even look blind. You're looking right at me.
Of course, I get
Okay.
the same
I
thing too.
remember the
So
people when
next time they ask you that, Carol, ask them, what does a blind person look like?
I've seen a blind person.
No, what he means to say,
I know
why
what
up?
he's saying. I know what he's
Okay.
saying.
Right. They
I,
saying you don't look blind. Okay. Well, what does a blind person look like?
I'm not saying I hadn't had that conversation. What I'm saying is that the people that I know who have seen and just give up and just close their eyes, I don't want to look like them.
Well, I don't close my eyes. Hell, one of them won't close.
Well, I don't know, but
No,
I've
no,
never seen that.
no, no, no. Some people who are blind just give up.
Yeah,
So
but I think
when it's time to open their eyes, they can't. I don't
yeah.
want to
Well,
be that person, is what I'm saying.
I know we probably have seen the person that when y'all was able to see that the person that was blind, instead of looking straight at you, they might look to the right or to the left, far left or something like that, or look up. We gotta
My eyes
remember,
are gray. They pretty. It's not
yeah, but
natural for a black person. Not a
yeah,
black
but the
person to
thing
have
is,
no gray eyes, Ed. So
yeah,
I want them to still see them.
some people, the thing is, they look from the side of the eye. They got peripheral vision. So sometimes they look up, they look to the right, and that's what I think they're meaning.
Right.
You're not looking like a person because I get the same thing. Oh, you're looking right at me, but I'm like, well, I know where you're at. Where else you want me to
Yeah.
fucking look? If
I
I gotta
focus on the
learn my
voice,
lesson.
right, Pedro? You focus on
Right,
the
and then
voice.
on the flip
Yeah,
side,
of course.
on the flip side, like you said, I got a friend. She's got what is it? The macular degeneration. So she actually lost her central vision, as you're saying, and all she has is peripheral. So she has to look off to the side in order to catch you. Otherwise, she can't see you. If she looks straight at you, she can't see you. So I mean, all that makes perfect sense to me,
Well,
right?
I'm total, but I listen for your voice, and where your sound comes to me, I'm looking based on
Well,
the
as most of
sound.
us do, as most of us do. I
My
mean,
mother is always, I'm old school, just like you, Ed. They tell me, okay, look a person in their eyes. And even if I don't have eyes that can see, if I hear you now, I'm looking in your eyes. And I'm just saying what visual people say.
No, I'm
It's
a
not a compliment
care,
to me.
but no. And again, I'm not arguing with you, sweetheart, because we've all had that conversation, right?
Right.
But I mean, again, that's when they say, "Well, you don't look blind. You're looking right at me." Okay, well, what does a blind person look like?
Right.
Right? I mean, you're telling me I don't look this, I don't look
I think
that.
what they mean is like your eyes aren't like cloudy, your eyes aren't white, your eyes aren't moving all around, because
But
if you
Brittany,
have
I've seen people when I had sight that had cloudy eyes that could see perfectly. So that has nothing to do with blindness.
yeah, but I think it's a stereotype, you know what? I
That's
mean,
what
That
I'm
part
saying.
right there.
That part.
Because
You
a lot of
said it.
people who are blind, their eyes turn like the pupils turn like gray,
Right.
and that's a stereotype because my eyes look perfect, you know, um, but people say the same thing to me all the time too. Is you don't look blind, you
And
know.
see, look, what you
Right.
said, my eyes have always been gray.
And
Yeah.
that's my whole point. I know people the same way. They've had those kind of eyes and they see perfectly, right? So
Most
again,
black people ain't
it's just lack of
brown,
awareness. It's back to that.
hazel. My eyes have always
So
been gray.
but yeah, I mean, it's awareness, y'all. Awareness. I mean, and that's what we try to do. We try to promote awareness, whenever possible. It's not, again, uh, uh, you
But I
know,
still try to educate people to let them know, listen, I am blind. What you see, I can't see.
I hear
Well,
you.
Mr. Davis, what if you listen to the podcast? What's one question I always ask, and I always do this when I'm giving little talks to kids and parents and whatever, and that is rare that I get the correct response. I always ask, what's the biggest barrier for individuals with disabilities? I mean, any disability, doesn't matter. And they're like, well, the doorway or the no perception. I mean, you could fix that door. You could make that thing accessible. Have a QR code or whatever. But if the perception's not there, we're dead in the water right there.
Why?
But
Because
no,
everybody,
the
that's the
truth
whole thing. Everybody perceives us as not being able to do
is
this and not
perception.
being able to do that, right?
Is perception.
So it's about trying to change that perception by creating the awareness,
It doesn't
So,
matter what you see me looking at you
uh,
as, I still can't see.
so let's, before we run all the way out of time, Britt, it's Friday. You want to talk about Jimmy, sweetie?
sure. George, Pedro, Monica, Carol, everybody on here. If I missed anybody, Tisha, can you guys imagine not having a cane?
No,
Not at all.
That's true.
no.
Okay, well, there are people in other countries who do not have access to a cane. There's no Lighthouse, there's no Braille, there's no Amazon for them to get a cane. So youcanegive.org is a website where you can go and donate your old dusty rusty canes. You can go on youcanegive.org, you can get a shipping label, and you could ship your cane to the You Cane Give initiative. And Jimmy out in Tennessee will go to a third world country, Africa, Asia, South America, and give people who desperately need canes a cane. But that's not all, folks. They're going to get a cane and they're going to get a solar powered digital recorder with instructions on how to use the cane and instructions on how to fix the cane. So that's youcanegive.org. That's the You Cane Give initiative. And every little bit helps. If you don't have an old, dusty, rusty cane, you can always donate money. Every little bit helps. If you can't do that, you can donate another way. You can go on customcane.com. That's custom with a K, guys. And you can go on there and you can purchase a custom cane. So you can get a red cane, blue cane, rainbow cane, pink cane, a Blind United cane, a Vote for Kamala cane, a whatever you want, Chargers, Broncos, Cowgirls, anything you want, any tip you want. You can get aircraft, aluminum. You can get one of those new Wolf canes, all-terrain canes. You can get telescoping canes. You can get a cane light, cane Bluetooth speaker. They have everything. They have cane holsters, and all the proceeds to that go to the You Cane Give initiative, guys.
How
All
about candy
right.
cane?
Well, he'll send you one of them too.
No, but you know what? That's cool because people don't realize that they automatically assume that canes are a dime a dozen. They're not, especially if you don't. You know, I've gotten calls where people say, "I have someone that's blind. They're using a walking cane." I'm like, wow. So it's out there, folks.
Greg ran into a guy in Sweden walking with a piece of pipe.
What?
Yeah, a long piece of galvanized pipe. That's what he was walking with. You know, I mean, again, people in other countries, you know, they're walking with a long branch, you know, that then shaved it down a little bit and whatever, you know, got all the extra branches off of it.
A broomstick?
A broomstick. I mean, you name it.
Hey, that's my emergency cane right there.
I did use a broomstick before.
You know, I mean, again, we're in America. You know what? Hell, we can call the NFB and get a free cane, right? All this kind of stuff. But can you know?
Rick, can I please get your number offline?
You know, you can't do any of that. You know, when you in them third world countries, you ain't got no telephone, you ain't got no internet, none of that. You know. So, I mean, again, Jimmy does a great job by trying to help folks around the planet that can't get a cane. So, again, if you can, please support Jimmy and You Cane Give. It's a great cause. You know what I'm saying? And if you just, again, like Brittany was saying, you know, if you just don't really have it to donate, but maybe you need some new cane accessories or whatever, you can go check out customcane.com. That's your I mean, you can get everything you need for a cane. I'm trying to figure out a fancy way to say it, but
One-stop shop.
That's your one-stop shop for canes. Whatever it is, one-stop shop for canes. I mean, again, you know,
all-terrain cane.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you one of them. I'm gonna give you one of them all-terrain canes, one of them Wolf all-terrain canes. I just want that extra.
I want to get the Bluetooth speaker.
And again, I mean, that's a great thing as well. You can be, you know, bumping your music while you out there walking around or whatever. I mean, you could be bumping your music. You could have your GPS navigating through it, whatever, right? You know, I mean, you know, Monica, I know we talked about this before. You might want to get that the light to put on your cane when you out there at night, you know. Light up that sidewalk in front of you, help you out, right?
I'm Mexican. I want to put hydraulics on mine.
Well, okay. What
they already have one that has hydraulics, George.
You gotta have a wheel.
Oh, does it really?
They do have the Wolf Urban Explorer, and it'll actually stretch out another 6 inches.
Oh wow! Okay, there you go.
See, they say inches matter.
No, George, but they have the lowrider cane with the springs on it and all that. It bounces back when he shoves you at
right there. Go and play some music. Heck
no, but it's a tip. Honestly, I know y'all playing, but it is a tip that when you hit the wall or any type of surface, it'll bounce back to you.
Yeah, no jab cane.
I'm waiting for one. Actually, some new program on.
Is it the tip or is it the cane?
No, it's
the handle.
No jab handle. I have one of those. I don't like the tip on that one though. I mean, I guess you can change the tip.
But you know what I'm talking about? When you hit it, it will bounce back to you.
Yeah, it's the handle that bounces.
Yeah,
right.
It's like a springy handle.
Monica and Brittany, I want to get y'all number offline, please.
The handle is spring loaded, but that was also part of
It's the handle or is it the tip?
It's just the handle. It's in the handle. That top section.
Oh, it's in the handle.
But they also have, like with those telescopic canes, that's another reason they come with those. I mean, number one, they are a little bit more compact, but at the same time,
foldable.
No, but when yes, they are. When you push them in together, they shrink down to a very, very small size. So, but the point being, when you're walking with them, if you happen to bump yourself or bump into something or whether rather than jab yourself, the cane itself will collapse so that you're not hurting yourself. So, but anyway, Jimmy's got all those kind of canes. Whatever kind of cane you want, Jimmy got them canes for you. So, again, try to help Jimmy out in any way you can. He would truly appreciate it, and so would we. So,
yep, the wrap it up music is here. So, bye.
It's
everyone don't forget to go out and
fabulous.
vote.
Ladies, keep it fabulous. Friday.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let y'all say goodbye. So
goodbye.
Everyone, don't forget to vote. It's very important. This election is very important.
Vote.org, you guys. Vote.org.
All that good stuff. And I'm just gonna say, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday morning.
Make Texas blue.
Oh yeah, make Texas blue.
All right. Well,
come on, George, Carol.
Don't say goodbye. I gotta get information from you, ladies.
We will talk to you folks on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Bye.